Now, this Vice President J.D. Vance also is questioning Iran's intentions ahead of Friday's deal signing ceremony. Watch.
Look, they're going to have to do some serious compliance and some very good things for the Americans in order for them to get any of the benefits of the bargain. So I don't see it as a reward to take a photograph. I see it as we're going to get very serious about these negotiations. And what I'm trying to do is send a signal that the entire American government is actually oriented towards getting a good outcome for the American people. I kind of want to figure out, how real are they? How fake are they? They're making a lot of promises. Are those promises actually going to be met with real action? That's why I'm going to show up to the negotiation. That's why I showed up to Pakistan a couple of months ago, and we're going to stay involved in this process.
Retired Lieutenant General Keith Kellogg joins me now. Great to see you, General. Well, there are two big questions that are worrying people looking at all this from a distance. Again, we still don't know exactly what's in the memorandum. Will the deal cede control of the Strait of Hormuz to Iran? Some people even say the Iranians will be allowed to charge tolls. And two, will it allow Hezbollah to do what they want to do in Lebanon?
Yeah, David, thanks for having me. Good to be with you. Look, I go back to what Ronald Reagan said when he was dealing with Gorbachev and nuclear issues. Trust but verify. Nobody has seen the MOU. I haven't, you haven't, the rest of us haven't. There's been a lot of speculation. I would say everybody just relax, chill out a little bit. Let's see what the thing actually says. What President Trump has done is taken action, which previous presidents have not done, when he talked about enriching uranium and development towards a bomb. And they were close to it, meaning the enriched uranium, they were at 60% or greater, and 60 to 80%, which is weapons grade. It was just a matter of days. So we've got to basically get control of the enriched uranium. Ben Domenech had it earlier on just the previous segment on where they're going to go with their military as well as trying to rebuild it. But I have a lot of trust in President Trump on what he got done and what he's getting done as well. But, and it's a big but, do you trust the Iranians? That's a yes or no. I'm one of those guys who don't trust them. It's their negotiating style. They call it marketplace negotiations. They call it, you and I would, if we were in the Middle East trying to buy a rug, there's not a price tag on it. You're out there bartering back and forth. That's kind of the way they do negotiations. And we have to understand that, and our negotiators need to understand that. And that's how it's going to be done well in the future. And then we'll just see where it's going to go. I think President Trump has been true to his word about what's going to happen. I think Vice President Vance has said the same thing. It's trust but verify. Let's see what they mean. You've got to be understanding that they're a little bit duplicitous in what they've done. I would tell people to go back and compare this with the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, or JCPOA, in 2015, and the agreed framework that we have with North Korea, because we tried to do the same thing with North Korea years ago, and that failed. So let's find out where the failure points are, and then go from there.
Well, a little bit duplicitous, I think, is an understatement in the way they've negotiated in the past. So I think a healthy dose of skepticism is needed now. Lieutenant General Kellogg, great to see you. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate your help.